Well, I know that you don't get to finish everything you start. There's the campus center is still being worked on as you left. You know, what did it look like? It's right next to the Armacost Science Building, right? And are there other projects that you're handing over to Jonathan Addleton that people who are interested, you know, think that are lying ahead for Forman to take on?
What other projects are there, you're asking?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, the
And
campus center,
describe the campus center. How?
the campus center will be campus center and digital library. So it's an expansion of our library system. And as soon as we've gone into this online thing, suddenly the importance of a digital library and digitization has, you know, has loomed really, really big. And so this feeds our longer term plan. I mean, that really goes well there. And that will have the largest, that building will have the largest, that will be our largest building on campus in terms of covered space, usable space. So that's going up. We're building faculty housing. There's a whole range of that's coming up. I think that's very important. Light of Hope School will need to be built. They're in the funding is there for it, and the plans are there, and they're the final steps in terms of the approval for it. That needs to be because in the Punjab, 9th and 10th classes and 11th and 12th classes is segregated education between boys and girls by law. So we have to have a way in which the girls can study separately from the boys. And this will enable that to happen more easily. Right now, there are 268 students in the school. This would enable us to expand, and particularly with female students. And then we have taken possession of the Christian Education Endowment Trust land beside us. It's an extra 25 acres. So building a cricket pitch there that we were able to complete just before I left, and building a cricket pitch there and doing the development that comes with that, I think will be an important feature. We're building a media center, media house, and the funding's there for that, and that's in progress. That's coming up. So these buildings are going up. Those are some of the things that are going ahead, and then their plans longer term. Then there's a chapel, a chaplaincy, which would mean changing the Christian Education building, a small one that was built a while ago that's really quite small and inadequate, and the chapel, so expanding the chapel and that Christian Education building into a kind of chaplaincy. Come up with a program statement for that, and then we'll be getting architectural drawings for it, and getting some estimate as to what the cost will be, and be able to develop that. That's a big one that's coming up, but that's in the early stages.
Great. Yeah, others are also necessary because of not only housing. As you've grown the student body, you have to grow the faculty housing. As you've, you know, the students are on that campus from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night. They need a place to gather, and then, you know, Forman can continue its leadership with symposiums and other kinds of events that you need the big meeting halls for, and you only have Sinclair Hall for that. So I think, you know, these are great tools that will allow its influence to continue to grow and make an impact. So